Welcome to the Teacher's Lounge. That'd be funny if we did it. Do you remember Delilah from Magic 95.1?
Oh, like, wait, no, is that
Coast?
Coast?
She would talk like very, very, very soft,
Hey,
like
everybody.
that. Yeah, that's the exact.
Jimmy just wants to let
R&B,
Delilah know.
like some soft R&B music.
Yeah. I feel like teaching has made my voice grating because I'm always stressed. I'm the opposite of that. Guys, I guess we should introduce ourselves. I'm Matt Jones. I'm a comedian. I teach drama.
I'm Chris Dunham. I teach 7th grade math.
What's up? I'm Zoe Johnson, comedian, actor, and I run after-school programs with theater and SEL programs.
Oh, and you know
Amazing.
what? Actually, I forgot to mention, I'm also a comic, and that's how we all originally met.
Yep.
Was doing stand-up, and then our lives took us into education.
What's so funny is you meet the most random people that you would never meet if you did not do stand-up. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Like you'll
Very
literally
true.
see like a guy riding a unicycle and a cowboy right next to him. It's like, how'd you guys meet? And it's like stand-up comedy.
Yeah.
It's like people that are just bonded by that one traumatic like thing that makes them start doing stand-up comedy. Because there is something wrong with you have to have something wrong with your brain a little bit to do
absolutely
stand-up. Or teach, I think now too.
You gotta kind of go for it. You gotta have that mindset of just like, I don't know what's gonna happen, but I'm gonna do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's the same thing that makes a good comic, I think makes a good teacher. You have to be like a little psycho.
Yeah, I also want to
Yeah.
know, everyone, when it comes to whatever profession, people are always like, oh, it's because of this, that's why you do that. And I go, what's the one profession then where everyone is sane and happy and only, people that are all well put together do? Does that even exist, or do we just justify every position too?
We actually just, somebody wanted to ask us, I think it's, sorry, I feel like I'm like reading the thing, the ITRA. Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha. So anyways, this will answer how our day's going though. Who is going in the detention for you this week? Who you putting in detention? It can be anybody.
Oh.
This is a segment we do, by the way, guys, to where basically anybody that we can put in a detention, we do. So
Yeah, and it could be anybody.
It could be anybody. It
could be you.
It could be. Yeah, some of these comments, some of you are getting a detention.
Yeah.
Not her, but she's amazing.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to go first then.
All right.
Ready? Great. The 15-week report cards are due, and kids coming up to ask me, can I do extra credit? No, there is no extra credit. The credit was you could have done all of the work, and there's no late penalty whatsoever on the past work. So there's no extra credit. Just do the work. And then they sulk. I go, what? What did you want me to give you, like a coloring book?
Yeah, like 15 weeks of work in an hour. Can I do that? And you're like, no.
I mean, good luck. No, you can do all the work with no late penalty, but good luck getting it done.
Yeah. So that's who's going, all those kids, basically.
Any
so,
kid
like,
that asks for...
If you could put all those kids in one school bus and then just like drive it in a detention center, you would. Yeah, solitary confinement. Like the garage door goes down like... I think who would go in my detention, not the lunch ladies. They're amazing. Lunch ladies are awesome. I feel like their job is really hard too. That's a conversation for another time. But the people who design the lunches for kids, you did a video about it this week. The square pizza, that chocolate milk. Not only does it give kids bubble guts and they're like farting hotboxing my classroom up, it's just, it makes them act crazy. You know what I mean? Like the food that we feed kids makes kids act like prisoners on a full moon.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like clinking the tin cups and like barking at the ceiling and stuff like that. I feel like the lunches we're giving kids are making our jobs harder as teachers.
Oh, that's sugar.
All the sugar. I mean, you fill up your gas tank. What do they have? 87, 91, and
89, I think.
89, something like that.
Yeah.
Well, this is below 87 gasoline, what we're feeding kids. And so it makes it really hard, especially that class that's right after lunch. Awful. I feel like less teachers would quit if they just give kids like some broccoli or something. You know what I mean? Instead of like Hot Pockets. So whatever person in the Illuminati put that triangle thing. You know what I mean? Like the square pizza, Salisbury steak, which is also serial killer food if you eat it past elementary.
That's a bunch of
I feel like you definitely have a criminal rap sheet if you eat Salisbury steak after public school. But yeah, the people who design that's who would go in.
And to your point on that,
you know,
the amount of money that the school pays for these boring lunches for these kids, it's unreal. Like if you actually saw the cost per lunch, you'd go, for this?
For wholesale price,
dude, Air One prices for like that pizza, for that pizza that gives you mental illness.
It's a racket.
That's why there's an epidemic of mental illness. It's that square pizza. It's not video
It's like
games.
kids
It's
got
not
high cholesterol in 5th grade.
Yeah. It's like, dude, how does your arteries look like the plumbing
Exactly.
underneath Los Angeles? Like,
Do you guys know it
Square
doesn't
pizza
even
and that
say
chocolate
cheese
milk.
on it? It says pizza cheese.
Yes.
That
Oh,
means it's not
gosh.
real cheese.
It's not. Yeah.
no, dude,
It's a
some
bunch of other
pizza
stuff put together.
cheese?
Yeah. Yeah.
pizza cheese. It was designed by some nutcase in a lab. You know what I
Yep.
mean?
Yeah. It's a
100%.
They're not even going to tell us what's in it.
a
It's
bunch of
really,
stuff-
really gross.
bunch of stuff put together.
Yeah, it's definitely making kids act like prisoners on a full moon. Who's your detention?
I gotta give my detention to all the teachers that have hair in their nose. I hate that.
That's a good one. That's his good
I
one.
hate that. I'm like, you don't go to school and notice that hair in your nose. You know what I'm saying? I talked
Dude,
to 2
it's
teachers
disgusting.
today, and that there's a white piece of hair stuck in their nose. I'm like, I want to say, can I get that for you? Because it's disgusting, yo. Look at your face before you come to school.
Bring
you know?
at least a lighter. like,
Yes,
burn it out
yes,
your
it's
nose.
tweezers or something like that. When you got a big long piece of hair out your nose, when you're washing your face, you're supposed to see that hair. Get the hair out your nose, man. It's irritating.
Do you know what's
man.
crazy too
Yeah.
is when you find out that same person you're talking about
So nasty.
Yeah,
is
yeah.
married.
Yes.
Oh yeah, it's like
And you're
Yes.
like, how does your wife?
are you guys
Let you
happily
out
married?
like this.
How
Yes.
does she find you? How does she find you attractive?
Yes.
How did you have a kid
Yeah,
Exactly.
with like hair coming out of your nose?
It's
Jeez.
the most worst thing in the world, man. And it be long. I'm like,
Yep.
don't that itch your nose or something? That is disgusting.
You know what's
You
so funny?
hit your
Women say
upper
they want
lip.
confidence.
Exactly.
You know how women say the most attractive trait in a guy is confidence?
Yeah.
Well, that is confidence personified. That guy does not give.
He
cares.
he doesn't care.
He does
has
not.
a wife.
does-
He has a wife when he gets home.
He has a wife when he gets home. Somebody
Yeah.
stayed married to the guy with hair in his nose
So, what
Yeah.
advice? How many times a week should a man, look in the mirror and groom
and
for
wax
the
their
hair?
nose.
Every
You need to go to
day.
a Brazilian
Every
wax
day.
on that
Every
nose.
day.
That's
Yeah,
me.
twice a week.
Twice a
Okay.
week.
Our producer
Okay.
just said twice a week.
Twice a
That's
week,
me
yes,
too.
yes.
Twice a week. Take a look.
Yes, you have to.
You know what's interesting though?
Yeah, yeah.
With teachers, I will say it just squelches. You get so exhausted with this job, it squelches the life out of you.
Yes.
That you slowly do start to look like you hang out at libraries. You know how
Yeah.
people at libraries got the big thick glasses,
Absolutely.
Velcro shoes. You just your fashion sense goes down. I feel like they just let it go. They're like,
yeah.
I don't care about impressing these 6th graders.
Yeah.
And he's he's probably past the point of like really wanting to impress his wife. So he's like, who do I have to impress?
Yeah. He
just
doesn't.
let those geraniums just.
It doesn't care, yo. He has a little sound
We're gonna
card.
say hi to people.
Nice.
How is your day going? And hi.
Thank
Nice
you.
to talk to both
Thank
of you.
for speaking to us.
TikTok's going to just say hi to the people in the live.
Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah, yeah.
hi.
Yeah.
Hi to the people in the live.
Hello.
What's up, guys?
Thank you for tuning
What's
in.
up,
everybody?
Appreciate you.
As far as how our day is going, we're actually going to get to that here in a little bit. We're going to do it as our week is going. It's a
talk about it
blur. I
right
don't
now.
like this daylight savings time. Let's switch it on a positive note, though, with detention and everything. Who's getting the gold star this week?
Let me go second to last or last on this one.
I better go last.
Okay.
Okay. I'll,
Yeah, you guys are like my drama class. All right, who's going first? And it's like, can I go last? And it's like, all right, Kyle's got last. Who's going first? All right. Can I go last? I'll tell you guys who is going on my gold star.
Yeah,
So I've been thinking about this a lot lately. The thing that makes kids really difficult a lot of times is really, first off, hormones. That age range of middle school is very difficult, but it's the screen time. Like
Mhm.
having like that much screen time all day long, I think contributes to their ADD.
Mhm.
It's the crappy food. And, I've been thinking about how much worse this is going to get with AI because we're going to outsource so much of our thinking to AI.
Absolutely, yeah.
We'll develop new skills, but there's no turning back now. The world is forever changed because of AI.
It's bad.
And
yeah.
I'm actually a little paranoid about the fact that this is not even conspiracy at this point. There are tech people who want to bridge technology with humans.
Mhm.
And I'm like, doesn't the Bible warn about this? And didn't Terminator 2 warn about this? Like,
Yeah.
doesn't everything warn about this
Mhm.
weird like era that we're moving into?
For sure.
So I got to give my gold star to the Amish because I'm like looking back on them. I'm like, dude, the Amish got it right. We've been clowning them all day long. It's like, shave. You guys drink raw milk. And I'm like, yeah, they're awesome. I think the Amish are so on point.
Now they are.
They'll never hear this compliment, but they
No.
are so on point.
No.
Like,
They-
you know,
it's about a book.
Dude, and I used to
Yeah.
make fun of them when I was a kid. I saw Witness with Harrison Ford.
Mhm.
And then I was
Mhm.
like, there's this guy that shoves ice cream in the Amish guy's face. And then he's like, don't fight him. That's not our way. And
Yeah,
Harrison
yeah.
Ford goes, it's mine. And just starts punching the guy in the face.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I was like, the dumb Amish people can't even fight back. And now I'm like, they get the gold star. They're off record.
okay.
Some Amish people did my parents' cabinets in their kitchen.
Oh, nice.
And
okay.
they had to, I think they had to call them from like a payphone on like a Tuesday or something weird.
Okay.
Because they have like some sort of weird situation with the cell phone. But with AI and with ADD in the classroom, the Amish got it so right. I really do think that they're, I mean, God bless them. Like, I give my gold star to them 1,000%. I think they're amazing.
Okay.
And I think that they have such a simpler life. They probably don't even know what AI is.
Absolutely.
I mean, they might, but they're like, I don't know. I think they rock. So yeah, Amish is getting a gold star.
Amish, let's go.
And they have a huge sense of community.
Yes.
Huge.
It's
dude.
unreal.
That sticks together.
Yep.
Yeah, and mental illness, from what I've heard, I don't know if this is true. From what I've heard, I heard this on social media, is actually very low in that community.
Mm-hmm.
And also too, like just a lot of like sickness that like plagues like people in the West and everything
Yeah, yeah.
is low in that community too. Because you have to think about, they're not going to drive-thrus.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
eating Wendy's, eating the Baconator at wherever,
yeah.
100%.
Amish don't do that. They're not like dipping fries in
They ain't
Frosties,
doing none of that.
being disgusting like the rest of us. They're drinking raw milk, eating like clean food.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I got to give them a gold star.
Looking
so.
like Abraham Lincoln.
Dude, look at, I mean, and what's not to like about that?
They just went, we're done at 1850. They were like, I like this look. I like what we're doing here.
Yeah, yeah.
They are like a time capsule. Like
Yeah.
every time I look at an Amish person, I do feel like I somehow traveled back in time.
It's
I mean,
beautiful
it's
in a way.
crazy, dude. They don't drive cars, I don't think, do they? Or can they drive cars now?
Some do, but those are like the, I don't know if they're like, I don't know what they're called, but there's
Heretics is what they're called.
there is a name for them.
Burn
But
at the
they
stake
only
is what
they
they're
keep it
called.
only for emergency purposes. Same thing with
Gotcha.
like a phone. So
Imagine that, dude. A car sitting in your driveway and then your wife's pregnant and you're like, no, this doesn't classify as an emergency. We got to get on the horse.
yeah,
Like what constitutes an emergency?
good point.
That's interesting. What
Yeah.
about,
All
what
right.
about you guys? Who's
I'll
your
go.
gold star?
Ready?
Yeah.
My gold star, and I'm gonna get. It's weird. I want to give it to two kids because we didn't
Okay.
even have the podcast this time last year,
Mhm.
and for the second year in a row, I've had a kid dress up as me for Halloween.
Really?
What did he
what did
wear?
they-
Okay,
Where?
so last year,
That's much respect too, bro.
yeah,
Dude,
That's much respect.
100%.
That's a different level, bro. You made it. You really made it
Yep.
at this point.
So I don't know if you guys remember when I was
Yeah.
wearing those like English newsy caps.
That's
a lot.
exactly what I was going to ask
So
you.
last year, a kid wore one of those, and I'm Mr. Dunham. And then this year, because every Tuesday I wear this bright red hoodie that's for the union, but
Mhm.
also because of red, but also is for Skate, which is Mr. Delger's.
Yeah, who we had on the podcast. Great guest.
And so this kid this year dressed up in a red hoodie and went around going, "I'm Mr. Dunham."
That's awesome.
So
dude.
I got to give the gold star to that. I wish
Yeah,
I could
God
say the
bless
name,
that
but
kid.
I'll
I
keep
would
it
be
out.
giving him Takis all day. He'll take these Takis.
All day.
Dude, 100%.
Hit-
You know what I
Say
mean?
hit these Takis.
Like you're standing on a street
Take this
corner and be
home.
like, hey,
Yeah.
man,
Yeah.
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 I gotta get my gold star. I'm not gonna say her name because I don't want to put it out there. And I doubt if she even listened to the show anyway. It's my homegirl. Okay. Her father has cancer. You know what I'm saying? And she doesn't like to see her father like this.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So she's been avoiding seeing her dad. And we kind of had a talk, a couple weeks ago, and I'm like, you know what? It's not about you. It's about your dad. You see what I'm saying? Just think of how much you go, make him feel good that you're coming up there more often to go see him. You know what I'm saying? She's like, I just don't want to see my dad like that because I don't see my dad. It's somebody else. So make a long story short, she just kind of fought that. And she's been seeing her dad consistently. And he's doing better now because she's coming to see him. You know what I'm saying? He's definitely fighting cancer still,
Uh-huh.
but he's smiling more now. He's happy because he's seeing her more often. She took him took him upstairs, you know what I'm saying, to just get some sunlight because he's been in the bed. He's in hospice and stuff, right? So he doesn't get a chance to see outside. So she actually got him up, put him in a wheelchair and took him outside to get some sunshine. And she said, my dad felt so great that he had the sun shine on his face, that his dad just closed his eyes and just embracing the sun. And she said she started crying because she's like, she felt bad because she hasn't been there for her dad, because she don't want to see her dad like this. But she's like, you know what, Zoe? My dad needs me, and I'm going to be up there every day for him. And I'm not going to make this about me anymore. I'm going to make it about him, because I see how much this is changing him. You know, he's changing. He feels better. He's smiling more. And it's tough when you're going through cancer. You know, we can't imagine that. It's the hardest thing in the world. But what you could do is still make that person happy being there for them. And she said it's changed his life. He's doing better. And I'm happy for her, because, you know, it's hard for most people to experience that if they never experienced that before.
You know what's interesting too? Like, your immune system is absolutely, like, it's jacked up. Like it goes up whenever when your emotions are under control.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think it's like 90% of something like that. Like, almost every doctor will say 90% of it is mental.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean? And like, even they found that trauma is not just in your brain; it's actually in your cells.
Yeah, absolutely.
There was a biologist from Stanford. I think his name is Bruce Lipton. He figured that out. So it's like, when you store trauma in your cells, that can affect your body.
Absolutely.
And so if she's spending time with him, it's actually going to boost his morale.
It's endorphins, everything. Yeah.
To a higher level. And it's like, it actually makes your recovery better. So it's like, good on her.
And she said she hasn't seen her dad smile in weeks. And this is the first time he actually smiled. It was yesterday she did this, the most he's ever smiled in a long time. And I'm like, that's amazing. You know, that's all he needs.
It's so crazy too, because it makes you feel a little bad when it's like, that guy just wanted to see the sun.
That's it.
And it's like, man, that's like a whole other level of like gratitude. I wish that could take me out of my teacher misery. Like, just to see the sun.
Yeah, but
you know what I mean? And be like, you know what I mean? Be like, dude, the sun. Like, all of a sudden, my problems.
Yeah, you walk outside the classroom, you're like,
yeah, you're like, Corey. Yeah. It's like, why is Mr. Jones walking around barefoot and like puffing air?
Yeah.
It's like he's grounded.
Yeah.
And you know what's going to be crazy is one day you're going to look back at the hardest times you had teaching, and you're going to go, it actually wasn't as bad as I thought.
Probably.
Yeah.
Nothing is ever as bad as we make it out to be.
Especially, because in the moment, stress is stress.
It's stress, yeah.
Stress is stress. It's just, it's those moments where this is probably a good place to transition with, like, how your week was. But, you know, for those who are, you know, like, watching and everything like that, we do spend a lot of time. I think a lot of times people see our clips. They don't see our full episode.
Yeah.
So our clips are just us complaining.
Yeah. We're really nice people.
We
like
actually are, you know.
You
for those watching TikToks, you guys can send us questions too, and the producer will help us to answer them. So if anybody wants
ask away, please.
Ask away.
Any question you
this
want.
is your chance to ask anything. And there are no dumb questions. I know people say that and then they ridicule you and be like, that was silly. There really are no dumb questions. So ask us whatever. We are literally open books.
So I also, you know, now that I see it, two people have just said hi.
Hey.
I don't have my glasses on, but the people.
Yeah, they're just saying what's up.
I wish I could give a shout out to their specific name.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're probably gone already,
Cool.
huh?
Yeah, we got PM Road, and Twin Gamers, and then Brianna Lee. G7V with the, you know, it was taken.
Brianna V. Thank you.
Yes, we appreciate you guys tuning in and everything like that. So how was your guys' week this week?
Ooh, I had
How
a
was your
teacher
week?
training.
Ooh, wait.
Oh, wow.
So
what'd you do?
As you guys probably know, I work at and I didn't know that it was going to be taken over when I took the job.
Okay.
But it's a school that is been taken over by the district.
Okay.
So they send all the teachers to trainings during the school week.
Okay.
You know, about once a month, maybe once every 2 months.
And your school's
something
pretty
like that.
tough, so it's probably a great place to train.
Yeah. So I went,
Mike Tyson
and
of
it was
schools.
amazing how being away just for a day, you felt like you were on vacation.
Uh-huh.
And so it was easy to come back
Yeah.
and know
was
that
was it a whole day training?
yeah, whole day, and you're
Oh.
with other math teachers. It's pretty
Okay.
chill, and you end up becoming just like your students when you walk in.
Oh,
As soon as I walked in, I was like, I need to find the farthest point from who's ever speaking right now. And then also position my computer so they can't see my screen so I can do whatever I want during the training.
100%, dude. 100%.
Yeah.
We spend all week
That's
complaining
what
about
you do?
kids doing that, and we do
Yeah.
the exact same thing.
And I say the same things like, I'm not going to use this in real life. And I just, let them talk
Yeah.
and do my thing.
100%, dude. You know what's so funny to go with that? I was in professional development and I was looking up. It's so funny because I got into frequencies and stuff like that, which is just woo-woo stuff. But I was trying to order like a frequency generator. I was like, how much are they? I was researching that while this guy was speaking. And there was just all these tabs. And he walked over during professional development and kind of like peered over
And
me,
saw you
like I
stuff.
do my students. Yes.
Uh-oh.
We got a question from Amanda on TikTok. She asked, "Are you all currently teaching?" Which is a great question, Amanda. And the reason why that's a really good question, because a lot of times you do see a lot of teachers that are talking about teaching on social media, and they're no longer teaching. They are just
Bitter.
social media influencers. Yes,
Yep.
we
Yeah.
are all in the classroom.
Thank you, Amanda.
all of
Thank
us.
you.
Yep.
Thank you for asking that.
What about you, Amanda? Are you a teacher?
Yeah, she might be.
Well,
Yeah.
But
Also, yeah. And so for Amanda, so you probably don't know, I've been teaching for 17 years as
He's
a
the pro.
substitute, and full-time teacher. So 7 years as a sub, 10 years full-time.
yeah.
And then Matt,
I'm pretty new to the game. So Amanda, I started teaching, I started doing after school programs first. Zoe was actually my boss because he runs
Yeah.
these
Uh-huh.
in California. And so I started doing that. I did that for maybe like a year and a half.
Mhm.
Then I started substitute teaching. I did that for a year. And then this is my second year teaching. So all in all with education, probably been in education about 4 years. But as we said at the beginning, I teach drama. It's not after school. It's like 6 drama classes a day. But yeah, that's what I'm doing. And then Zoe.
Yeah, I've
is-
been in the school system for a while. So now I do everything in the after school programs. So I run a theater department. So I actually hire the teachers to come work in after school programs. And this one I've been doing is it's called Dance for Wellness. And I've been doing it for like 3 years now. 3 years.
Heck yeah.
With,
Nice.
amazing boss Maria Durant, you know what I'm saying, in the building. And it's just been a blessing.
You know what's so crazy too? When Zoe, I was like, I already realized how
See what he said?
stressful
Yeah, yeah.
teaching. I already realized how stressful teaching is. Thanks for all those tuning in on TikTok, by the
Boom,
way,
boom, boom. We
and
appreciate you.
everywhere.
Thank
We
you.
appreciate you. I didn't realize how stressful teaching was till I first started doing after school programs before I was teaching.
Yeah.
Because it's like kids, they're jacked up on like Takis and Mountain Dew
Hmm.
whenever they get off, and it's like they have no reason to be there.
Yeah.
And so I was just like, Zoe, I don't know what to do. I was like, these kids are driving me nuts. I burned out I burned out in a week.
Yeah.
And it's like 4 years later. That's why people are like, why is that guy so angry?
Yeah.
It's like I'm
And
around.
Matt was pledging.
And then Matt thought it was
Oh, dude, I've been
Yeah.
pledging
Matt was
for the last 4
pledging.
years.
Yeah.
Kappa Alpha kid. You know,
Exactly.
me in the back of the head.
Yeah, we got to show some of your old videos.
What's so wild though about that whole thing is whenever I was like doing it, you were telling me you gave us walkie talkies.
Yeah.
Because we could call the administrators and stuff like that.
To help, yeah.
And Zoe, he was like, pull out that walkie talkie. He goes, put a little bit of fear in their heart.
Yeah.
Yeah, he goes, instill some fear in their little heart.
Yeah.
And then like, so I would do that. I would pull it like that was like my go-to. Like I'd grab it on my waist and they would be like,
they'd be scared, yeah.
but with middle schoolers, that doesn't work.
Nah,
You
they
can't
don't
use any
care
of the
about that.
same
Nah,
tricks. You know what I mean?
Nah,
They're
they're
like,
like,
yeah,
do
so
it,
what?
do it.
Yeah,
Call
do it.
my dad. He's
call
asleep
him.
at
Yeah.
noon. You know?
Yeah, they figured out.
He's at work anyway.
Yeah, and they figured out that the state's not going to do anything, so
Yep.
you can't even,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
So that's. But yes, we're all still teaching,
Yeah.
and it's very miserable, as you can see.
But did
You know,
But real quick,
it's-
did you mention how your week was going?
I didn't. So my week, you know what's great? This is definitely a highlight of
think
my
we-
week, getting ready to
Yeah.
getting to be here. But what I'll say is this time change is messing me up because it should not feel like I got hit by a bus when I walk out of my classroom.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's 5:30 or like I get out, I probably leave the lot at like 3:30 and the sun's already going down. Talking
Okay.
about the
Mm.
sunlight earlier and like that being like hope in the sky. Like even the sun is like, you're on your own, kid.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I think adjusting to the time zone difference, being in the classroom all day with kids is a little bit rough. So that's how my week's going. But I got to do comedy this week. I am here with you guys. So I'm trying to practice optimism and gratitude. But yeah, the week was terrible. How was
Yeah.
your week?
Mine was pretty busy. We're getting ready for the big production December 13th. So I've been there at the schools like every day. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of work. And then I'm in the middle of writing this book too. So it's going through a publishing company. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
That's what's up, dude. That's
Yeah.
what's up.
Thank you, Bilal. I appreciate it.
Yes.
But it's just been just a lot of work going on. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad the weekend is coming up. I need it.
Me too,
Yeah.
dude. Even though I'm gonna be busy, but it's the weekend is where it's at, dude.
Yeah, for sure.
Being able to have that weekend. I think
Yeah.
Chris actually got a question.
Oh, look at
from
this.
Rachel
Yeah,
on
Rachel.
TikTok.
It says,
Rachel!
thank you, Rachel, for the question. It says, teaching versus substitute teaching, which is better? If you are at the right school, nothing beats teaching full-time. Because substitute teaching, you're all over the place and you never feel like you don't feel like you have a home. And even when a school can be rough, if you're a full-time teacher, right, or very hard or stressful, it still can feel a lot more like home. And it's the kids and the connections that you make that makes the job worth it, because you're not there teaching content. You're there forming relationships with kids, and they're also happening to be learning. But I do think that substitute teaching is a great way to get your feet wet, and it'll teach you some basic, I think, classroom management stuff. Also, go around and see high school, middle school, and elementary and see kind of what you like. That's how I kind of found like what I really like. 6th grade, by the way, is my favorite age out of any kindergarten through 12th.
Yes.
That's interesting. Subbing, I only did it for a year, but it does have its own challenges. I mean, because you are a stepdad for hire. You know what I mean? You're going and being stepdad to all, like, shine the bat light in the sky and you just accept the mission or you don't. You know what I mean? So
Never heard it called stepdad for hire.
you're a stepdad for hire. You know what I mean? You really are. It's you are stepdad.
That's funny.
And it's cool because like you sort of show up and you're like, who wants donuts? You're that guy. You know what I mean? Because the kids like
no, you're the stepdad no one likes.
that too.
You know what I'm
Get a
saying?
stepdad. Well, to be that, dude, I feel like I would have gotten more
Yeah.
respect if I would have done that. Walking in a wife beater with like chicken grease all over my face. You know what I mean? Messy
sure.
hair.
Yeah,
Like the stepdad that just takes over.
When you subbed for a second, right? Did you ever have like a little like 30-second speech at the beginning of classes?
You told me to do that because dude, I was like, am I supposed to teach these kids anything? And you go, any teacher who expects to learn from a sub is an idiot. And not because subs are not smart, it's because the kids they just see you for a day. So it's not like you're going to go in some sort of 90s feel-good comedy and change the trajectory of their life. You're like, you are a security guard for hire. And so I did the speech that you told me to do. Chris told me, go in there, be like, all right, guys, I'm cool. Why don't you be cool? I don't want to get you in trouble. I don't even really care if you're on your phone. Just don't let me see it. And it's like, when I tell you to be quiet, let's just do it and follow the rules. But it's going to be a real easy day today.
Yeah.
And I would do something to that effect and everything. And it was awesome, dude. I was in 12-step programs and I would just do my 12-step homework.
Yeah, when kids realized, hey, oh my God, he's going to leave us alone. As long as we leave him alone,
Absolutely.
we don't get
100%.
each other in trouble.
Yes.
Easy day.
Mind your business. Yep.
Yeah. It's like that. What was that board game? Don't Wake Daddy. You know what I mean?
I don't know that one. Don't
Yeah, it was like
Wake
a
Daddy.
board game called Don't Wake Daddy because
Sounds like
he would get furious.
I was
if you
going to
woke
say
him up.
furious.
Yeah, he'd get furious and start, I don't know what he would do.
Somebody
But it was
asked
a
a
board
question right here. They said, what
Yeah.
holidays are we looking forward to?
Well, how was your week? No,
Let's
like
answer the
subbing.
question.
Did you ever? Because the thing is, Zoe, you're not a sub, but you do work with different schools.
Absolutely.
Do you wish you were stationed with just one school?
Nah, I like to switch it up.
Stability.
Yeah, I like to switch it up. I mean, I like all schools, but I like to just travel to different schools.
Educational non-monogamy.
Yeah. I like to switch up the energy sometimes. I have my favorite schools, but I like to experience different schools sometimes. I don't like to be in one place,
Right.
But I also want to
right.
make sure I help all kids too. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I can inspire kids everywhere I go.
100%. You get
Yeah.
to go in. It's like career day in
Yeah.
kindergarten where like the parents come in and you get to
Yeah.
inspire the kids. So what holidays, we got a question. What holidays are you guys looking forward to and why?
Ooh, you know what? Halloween, to New Year's Eve is the greatest time of year. And once Halloween hits, you get 3 weeks until Thanksgiving, a week off for Thanksgiving, back for 2 weeks, and then 3 weeks off for Christmas. Are you kidding me?
Dude, it's so amazing.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like the checkpoint
Holiday
in
time.
Mario Kart.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
keeps you going.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I think about just driving off the lot some days.
Yeah.
And then I'm like looking at some kid that's just making a mess, and I'm like, I could just leave these kids right now. Like,
yeah.
go get a pack of cigarettes and never come back. I gotta go get a carton of milk, and then I just never show up back there.
And as we talk about, the great
Yeah,
thing
yeah.
is, it's almost like they built in all of those breaks to make you forget about the stress that you just went through.
Absolutely.
100%, dude. That's the reason why you stay.
Yep, because you just
get so many
forget.
breaks.
Yep.
But here's the thing: after the holidays, I can't remember. Like, we have like spring break, but it feels like it's just a straight shot of like you're gunning it
And that's why I told you, save your sick days for the spring.
for the latter half.
Yep.
Because you're gonna need them. Because those sick days will rejuvenate you. I echo what Chris says too. For as far as holidays, I love Thanksgiving. I love having that week off, just not having to like. It sounds so bad, but like I understand the Grinch now. Like the sound of children playing stresses me out. You know what I mean? Like I also want to move to the mountains with a dog
Yeah.
and get away from the sound of children.
I like the sound of kids. It depends what kind of kids though.
It's just too
I
much.
like younger kids.
The sound of kids to me is
Like
like
5
hearing the
years
same
old.
single
Yeah,
over
yeah,
and
yeah.
over. You know when the song is overplayed on the radio?
Yeah.
It's like, and then once you get away from it a little bit, you're like, that was a good song.
Sure.
You know?
Yeah.
But yeah, that's me. What about you? What holidays are you looking forward to?
I like Christmas, honestly. You know what I'm saying?
Christmas
I
is the best.
love Christmas. I love giving to people, honestly. You know, if I got the money, I love to surprise people with different gifts. I really take my time searching for the gifts, depending on someone's personality. You know what I'm saying? So I love like, okay, I got this for you. And then when I give a gift to somebody, like, oh, you knew I wanted this. You know what I'm saying? I like, what you give me? Oh, I ain't get you nothing. I'm like, okay, it's okay. Just take the gifts. You know what I'm saying? But I like just giving to people sometimes. Sometimes people don't give me gifts back, but I still, love to give and make people happy,
That's cool, dude.
Yeah.
Especially like a man that gives good gifts, because men
Yeah.
notoriously don't give great gifts. And
Yeah.
men definitely don't give great gifts to other men.
Oh, no.
You know what I mean?
I just get
There's a whole-
socks.
There's a whole Eddie Murphy
Yeah.
stand-up bit about like you get your dad Old Spice or socks.
Yes.
It's like, dude, and
Socks that'd be the worst gift you could give somebody. Like socks, I got enough socks. What am I using socks for?
Dude, I would give
Yeah.
my mom gifts as a kid, and she'd have to act surprised, but they were trash gifts. I gave my mom a cassette tape of Hootie and the Blowfish, and she's like, "I love it," and it's like, you know what I mean? Like,
Never open.
yeah, and then
here, throw this away. Give it to
and
your
then
dad.
I would draw. It's funny because it's like my girlfriend is black, and it's like that's who I'm usually attracted to. But I would draw black women on cards and give it to my mom.
Yeah.
I don't know why I did it when I was
Really?
like 6. Yeah, black women in spandex, and I would give it to my mom.
That's funny.
And so she has a bunch of those cards. Of
Really?
so somebody opens her drawer and it's like, who's this from? She's like, did you adopt? And it's like, no, it's my son who's white. Call back from earlier part of. Got a question from TikTok.
General question. Have any students or kids given you guys gifts yet?
Yeah.
Dude, I will say this. A kid last year gave me cookies, and there was a side, because I did call home a few times. I was like, this isn't witchcraft, is it? Like, I was honestly genuinely scared, and I ate them anyways, and I'm fine. But yeah, I was scared that it was witchcraft. And they were just jelly
The
cookies,
kid.
but
Oh my gosh.
What about you?
The best gift I ever got, ready?
Yeah.
When I was a 5th grade teacher, a mom, it was about this big. She made me a Millennium Falcon out of chocolate.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Dude, she was in love with you.
Yeah, she liked you, bro. Yeah. Chris like, yeah.
That's
she
not
did.
something you just give to a random teacher.
Not at all.
Yeah.
She had to take time.
Chris is having a
She had to
stroke
take
right now.
time
He's
to
like,
do that. Yeah.
We got a question coming in.
So we got another question on TikTok.
Sergio.
Or it might be. I don't know.
Sergio.
It's from Sergio. Okay. Favorite school breakfast.
Oh, yeah.
Toward the end. Okay.
I know.
Okay.
mine.
So favorite school breakfast. Sorry.
You're killing me.
Favorite school breakfast. Sorry.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm new to this. I'm doing my best.
We look
My
goofy.
favorite
We look
school
goofy.
breakfast What is your favorite school breakfast? I think mine is probably going to be.
I know.
I really don't eat the school breakfast, dude. I think I'm
my-
scared
my-
of the food
my-
at school.
Mine's
Oh,
also the same.
You know, but I think breakfast burrito is going to be, and the LAUSD coffee cake. But that's not
Coffee
That's
cake?
exactly, those are my top two.
the breakfast burrito.
Yeah, the bean and cheese breakfast
Oh.
burrito.
Oh yeah,
And then the
that is good.
LAUSD coffee cake.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Oh
you
my-
were the one who told me to try the LAUSD coffee cake. To be
It's
fair.
not bad at
You
all.
introduced me.
And
to
then
it.
the bean and cheese burrito. When I was a 5th grade teacher, I loved it. We called it, when we'd get it was burrito day. We called it National Burrito Day. And I bought hot sauce,
okay.
and I would give kids tapatio and everything, and we'd celebrate
It was like bartending. Like you're like people were going
like
by
a
and
shots
just-
of
shots of Tapatio.
yeah.
Hit me again. It's like you're cut off.
That is good.
LAUSD coffee cake.
Coffee
Any
cake.
kid that was part of that's been a student or faculty member or whatever of LAUSD knows about the coffee cake.
Yeah.
That's
But that bean
phenomenal.
and cheese burrito is good though. It's good. I'm a cereal person. Give me Apple Jacks. That's it. Apple Jacks.
Still come in the plastic container.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, you like that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Apple Jacks all day.
What did I just say?
Wait,
Do they
is
still
it-
come in the plastic
is it the
container?
one in the
Yeah,
plastic
they do.
container?
Yeah,
that
plastic,
you
yeah,
eat?
you just open like that.
Yep.
Yeah, you just
Put the water,
Oh my
milk
gosh,
in.
dude. That's why.
And
I'm,
it's not that much cereal. It's only like a handful of cereal. I'm still
dude,
hungry.
it's a
I
Costco
would,
sample.
yes. I would.
It's a Costco sample.
I would take people's cereal, give me an extra, put it in my pocket because it's not that much cereal. Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
my dad is 6'1". I think because I ate so much
He's
Apple
6'1"?
Jacks. Yeah, because I ate so much Apple Jacks. That's why I'm 5'5". I think cereal, breakfast cereal.
that's my
did
favorite
that to me,
cereal. Yeah.
You know, but dude, I love cereal. I haven't had it in so long.
Really?
I don't eat it anymore because it's like I try to be healthy, but it's like
There's some healthy cereal out there.
I mean, there's some, but it's
Yeah.
like for the most part, it's really sugary. But Lucky Charms was my jam too.
Lucky Charms is good. Yeah.
Lucky Charms. I don't know if kids are still eating
Oh,
that.
if we're gonna go all time cereals, ready? Number 1, Rice Krispie treat cereal.
Oh
good.
yeah,
That's
If
that's
you
good.
know, you know.
Yes.
That's-
Then
good.
the other one, and Raisin Nut Bran. They took
Ooh, I
raisins
like
and it
that
was
too.
coated
Yeah.
in some stuff. Oh my god, dude.
Reese's Puff cereal is good. Oh, Fruity Pebbles.
Fruity Pebbles is good.
Ooh,
Fruity
I never
Pebbles
got into
making
that.
Flintstones still relevant somehow.
I eat
you know?
Wheaties
Like,
too, man. Y'all ever eat Wheaties?
Not really.
Frosted mini wheats. That's the
Yeah.
closest.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but
need
no,
some kind of sugar.
cereal. Cereal
Yeah.
is so good.
Yeah.
It's so good. You know what I mean? I agree with that.
There was actually a really good question, guys,
Yeah.
on
What
there
up, what
that,
up?
and it pertained really to school. It said, "Did you guys work with any paraprofessionals in the classroom?"
Mm-hmm.
Right? If so, what were your expectations, or what was it like working with them?
Mhm.
That's an awesome question. Have you ever had any they mean like one-on-ones, that kind of stuff? People that are pushing in that aren't full-time teachers.
Dude, so when I was a sub and I would go around, I would see the most amazing paraprofessionals to where they were actually upholding the classroom, because sometimes the teacher would be so burnt out they would just be slogged over like and then like this was in like special ed and stuff like that with moderate to
Yep.
severe. Dude, there's some of the most gangster paraprofessionals I've seen that they do not make enough money, and day in day out they are like slogging it out, and it was amazing.
Don't get no
The
respect.
first one that I ever saw that was awesome, when I was stressed out, this is before I was like teaching at daytime in the classroom, but Zoe basically gave me
Mhm.
a para
Yeah, I did.
in the classroom, and
Uh-huh.
Zoe was like, "He's really ghetto,"
Yeah.
and then, and he goes, "He's super ghetto."
So
He just-
good.
Zoe told me that,
Yeah,
and
ghetto.
then he would come in there and he'd be like,
Yeah.
you do not do this," and
Yeah.
he would clap in the kids' faces and
Like,
stuff like
stop
that.
it.
He'd be
Yeah.
like, "Isaiah, stop it.
Uh,
Stop it, Isaiah." And he would clap in these kids' faces.
Yes.
And then
I had
one
to let
day,
him go fast. Yeah.
he literally asked the kids, he goes, "I don't know why y'all made this man drive out like this." And he asked them if they had gas money.
Oh, really?
The kids.
Oh,
I'm
my-
serious.
He was
This
so
guy
good.
had a tongue ring, so effeminate, so hood.
Well, Matt didn't tell you. He had a crush on Matt. Okay.
Oh,
He had a
yeah.
Oh, yeah,
crush.
dude.
Now
So
the real
had a
there's an
crush on
invisible
Matt.
relationship I didn't know
Yeah.
was going on. There was
Yeah,
one
yeah.
time he like he asked me a question and he grabbed my shoulder while we were sitting down watching a video and pulled me by my desk.
No, he put your chair. Like,
Yeah, he pulled my chair over. Dude, I never felt so small in my whole life.
Did you feel emasculated?
100%. It's like it's like
Yeah.
when somebody like, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I've never had a man put their hand on the small of my back, but that's what I imagined it
Come
felt
here,
like.
sugar.
Yeah, it was
Get over
definitely
here. Shh.
it was definitely prison vibes, but he definitely pulled my chair. And pulled it. But anyways, paraprofessionals, awesome. What about you?
You know what?
know?
It's actually in the moderate to severe classes. I never minded, no matter where it was in the city. Moderate to severe paraprofessionals, it was going to be a great day because you walked in and they went, "We got you. Just follow our lead." And you'd go, "Okay," and you would just they kind of direct you to do things, and they rocked it.
Dude, they're amazing.
Yep.
It's like being a fireman on the first day of the job and you don't know how to do
And
anything.
they got your back the whole time. Yeah.
They're awesome. Yeah. What about you?
I experienced it at the school a lot. You know what I'm saying? They're just super cool. They got your back. Whenever you need them, they're there to assist you. You know what I'm saying? But they're just super cool at the schools all the time.
I got to shout Zoe out too because,
Yeah.
dude, Zoe oversees all these after school programs and he knows how hard it is. He puts like 3, because these classrooms are big, but he puts about like 3 sometimes people in the classroom.
Yeah, 3.
And it's about like 3 people. And it's like, dude, if we
But
had
it's in a
support-
class of like 70 kids though, too.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
if we had that type of support at like
That'd be
teaching
so
the classroom in the daytime,
Yeah.
it would be so much easier.
Oh, absolutely.
So, guys, it's actually the end of our show. I feel like we kind of got to give like a Mr. Rogers goodbye.
Yes.
We need to have a song that we sing while we're like lacing up our shoes and everything. Seriously, guys, thank you for everybody who tuned in on the live stream. Thank you for the teachers. Thank you for the admin. Thank you for paraprofessionals. Thank you for people who aren't even in education, but are maybe just curious, because we call this the Teacher's Lounge because
We're here for y'all.
for those
Yeah.
of people who don't know, the Teacher's Lounge is notorious for where you vent,
Yep.
where you talk about what's really going on. In fact, sometimes people will say the Teacher's Lounge is toxic, but really what it is it's a pressure release. So we
Absolutely.
started this podcast to where it was kind of one of those things where we're like, this is a place where we're actually going to be real about what's going on in
100%.
education. So the fact that you guys are rocking with us and listening
Thank y'all for the love,
and
for sure.
just staying here, it's amazing. So
Yeah.
Yeah, and also big shout out to our producer.
Yes.
The amount
100%.
of technology that is around us right
You
now
can see this.
and the
yeah.
ability to pull off all of this live streaming is absolutely incredible. And I feel so blessed to be a part of
Have
this.
this.
yeah, guys, Petty Cash Studios.
Yes.
And I don't know if he wants me to say his name,
California.
so I don't want to have a problem after this.
Yeah, you could say it. He said
Okay,
it.
Alex.
I
Alex.
I'm
already
like,
said
Alex,
it.
he's like, I got
Yeah.
16 stalkers online.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's some guy. If he knows I work here, he's gonna hunt me down. No, Alex at Petty Cash Studios is amazing. There's so many great podcasts on here, guys.
I mean, I just want to say thank y'all for the love y'all give us. Thank y'all for the support, the comments, the views. We appreciate all of that because we do it for y'all. So thank you for just giving us the love, man, because y'all make us feel good. When we vent, y'all are on our side, and we really, really
And
appreciate that.
Before I forget, here's
Yeah.
something really important. You ready?
yeah.
We're not even at a year yet of doing this podcast. That year is going to come up in December, and we're really thinking of putting together a nice podcast and comedy show here in Los Angeles for you guys
Yes.
because of everything that you're doing. I mean, I can't even believe what the kind of numbers that we're doing on social media
Yes,
just because
it's a
through our
blessing.
videos.
So just being real.
Yeah.
And we're stand-up comics, guys, so that's part of the thing that's helped us to be real, because we were stand-ups before we were teachers, and we kind of brought that mindset in. But also too, we're going to be dropping sketches. That's one last thing I want to plug.
Yes.
We have sketches coming up. We have just shot 8 sketches recently. We have a big vision for this. We want to tell teachers stories, because there's not a lot of entertainment that realistically portrays what teaching is. It kind of is a sanitized.
Yep. Skims the
version.
surface.
Yeah, very much like feel good. It's about the kids, which is great, but it doesn't show what teachers go through. So we have a
Yes.
bunch of ideas, guys. We're in the process of writing a movie about teaching,
Mhm.
a comedy, of course, and we're doing sketches. Our stand-up acts are about teaching. So we want to entertain you guys and provide relief for teachers. So once again, thank you so much for rocking with us. God bless you guys.
Thank you very much.
And keep your head up. This is not an easy profession,
Yes.
but we got to laugh, right?
Find a love.
All
Find
right,
a love in it.
guys. Peace.
Peace out.